As part 4 of our Spring Catnation Confidential series, we take a look at the softball team and talk to head coach Caroline Cubbage, as well as seniors Brittany Willingham and Ashley Gardner about the upcoming season. We are here with third-year head coach of the softball team at Randolph College, Caroline Cubbage. Coach, you've been with your team for about 3 weeks. First game is on Saturday against Avery. Just talk about what you've seen in practice thus far.
Been working really hard in practice these first 3 weeks. Been really cold, but it's been cold for everybody. But have been really happy with the output and just general effort that we're putting in every day. Try to stay out there for a long time as much as we can. But been super happy so far with production and effort.
What about producers? Two of your big producers from last year that return are your two seniors, in Brittany Willingham and Ashley Gardner. Talk about the leadership and production that they'll bring this year.
You know, Brittany Willingham and Ashley Gardner are both unique individuals in the fact that they're not really our vocal leaders, but they earn the respect from the whole team by the way they come out and work hard every single day. And I think the younger players can really see that the effort that they put into it, they really get out of it on their return because both offensively and defensively are, two of the catalysts on our team. So it's been really fun to watch them these past 3 years.
You talk about those two returners, and you have a bunch of other returners. Who are some names that we really should watch that were on the team last year that you really expect to take a big step forward and become, maybe have a bigger role this year for you?
You know, everybody is super important to our program, but just some kids that have been with the program a little while. I think and hope that we can start seeing more and more out of Logan Carter on the mound. Being a junior, I think really figured it out last year on the mound, had some very, very, very good innings for us. I would also like to see sophomores Jessica Sanabria and Patty Benson both continue to step in and kind of start off where they left off last year. Both had pretty good freshman campaigns. Looking for them to get, a little more mature in both of their positions and come in and really, really do a good job at the plate for us this year.
Looking at your roster, you have a nice collection of first-year, especially position players. And who are some names of some of your first years that you expect to come in and get some playing time immediately and produce immediately?
I think with all of our freshmen, each has a very unique ability to come in and help us immediately. I don't think any of these freshmen, will have to wait to get the opportunity to come in and make a difference. Hannah Cook behind the plate. One of the hardest working kids I've ever seen, just a wall back there. Jess Nowak, super, super, super athletic, second baseman, middle infielder that can also swing the stick pretty well. Rachel Hickman and Aaron Warren, two of our best outfielders, both with phenomenal work ethics. I think everybody has the ability to come in and do that. Jamie Bennett, lefty, everybody loves a lefty stick, can come in and really swing the bat. And Ashton Ewers, another pretty local kid, will have the ability to come in and make a difference early on, whether it be at third base or just as easily could play second or shortstop.
You guys were picked 8th in the preseason poll in the ODAC. Let's talk about the league and its depth, obviously with Roanoke going to the National Championship tournament last year, and just talk about the depth. They were picked 2nd, Virginia Wesleyan on top, and what do you expect out of the league this year?
Year in and year out, the ODAC is a really tough conference. I think it's proven to show with Roanoke going to the World Series last year, but yet Virginia Wesleyan picked #1 in the preseason poll. I think that we have 11 people in the conference this year. I think that there's not going to be an easy win at all within conference play, which makes it interesting, but very, very, very competitive on the same end.
Senior outfielder and first baseman, Brittany Willingham. And Brittany, coming in this season, you've had a chance to see some of your first years here for about 2 weeks now. Just talk about some of those fresh faces that you really expect to have a good year for you guys.
Well, this year we've added a lot of freshmen, and they're going to really bring a lot of talent and depth into our lineup. We have a lot of quick people who are really going to help us run bases, and we have a lot of people who can hit for power. And with their addition, we have a lot more depth, so we're going to be even better than we were last year.
Senior shortstop, Ashley Gardner. And Ashley, you're going into your senior year, picked as a team captain this year. What does that mean to you?
Well, it means that I'm going to have to show on the field as being a role model for the younger kids and being a leader and to stay positive throughout practices and during games.
As a leader, you have a chance to evaluate your team goals. What are some of those team goals and expectations that you have for this season?
Well, I'd like to finish higher than 8th as we were ranked for the preseason polls, finish higher than we did last year, make it to the ODAC tournament, and hopefully become ODAC champs for the first year of softball history.
Well, Ashley, I appreciate your time and good luck this year.
Thanks.
For more information about the softball team, make sure to log on to the official home of Randolph Athletics at www.randolphwildcats.com.